Thank you very much, Carol. First, I want to let the public know that a charter is not a commodity that you just walk into a shop and you buy.
Yes.
There are many processes that we go through in order to acquire the charter. I know this is a very sticky question, and especially to our alumni who like to apologize because so many of them have kept on complaining, we have missed opportunities, we have done this, we have done this. At one time, when the alumni put a little bit of pressure, I put a communication. I sent out a communication through the university platform, the web page, and even the WhatsApp platform. But let me highlight a few things that we have done so far.
Yes.
One is that we are on course to acquire the charter. The university received a letter, and this was a general letter that was sent to several other institutions about whether institutions acquire the charter or they close their business. That is one thing that National Council wrote. So because of these, and this was to all universities that were operating on license, so we responded to this. More specifically, on the 18th of October this year, the university submitted a charter application to the National Council for Higher Education. And on the 8th of November, the National Council for Higher Education sent the first inspection team to Kumi University. So we have been inspected for the charter process. And during this visit, the team from National Council applauded the university for many achievements. And we are proud of what we have done so far. There are, of course, a few areas that need improvement. We cannot run away from that fact. But in the words of the National Council inspection team, they said the hardware of Kumi University is perfect. This is something to do with infrastructure, the buildings, the furniture, the computers, and the rest of it. What they only said needs a little bit of modification or improvement is actually the software, the systems, the institutions, and all that which exists within the university. The university programs, as we journey towards charter acquisition, have all been accredited. The AR is here. A few that needed re-accreditation, because as the law states, every 5 years, we are supposed to review and submit programs for re-accreditation. So a few that needed re-accreditation, we have also submitted them to National Council for Higher Education, and we are waiting for the assessment reports. All the university structures, from the Board of Trustees, the University Council, the Senate, the senior management team, are now well constituted and very functional. All the buildings are being added. Like I said earlier on the 24th, we are opening a multi-purpose auditorium. This is one thing that Kumi University has been lacking in terms of capacity.
Maybe when you talk about auditorium, one might wonder, what is this?
Yeah, auditorium is actually in the secondary schools, they call them main halls,
like a main hall,
or something like that, something like a main hall. So in Kumi University, we've been using the chapel most often for bigger functions. Now that we have this auditorium with a seating capacity of 1,500 people at a go, I think we are now on course. So we are confident that 2023, we should be able to obtain the charter. That is the far that we have made so far.
Thank you very much, Mr. AISU, NICHOLUS. I want to get back to you, the academic registrar, Mr. ADENGU David. What programs can one study in Kumi University? You earlier on touched them, but probably try to list them for someone who wants to join the university.
Okay, thank you, Carol. I think I will take you over the programs following the faculties.
Yes.
So under the Faculty of Education and Languages, we have Bachelor of Arts with Education. Then we have, it is full-time and runs for 3 years. Then we have Bachelor of Science with Education, full-time and also runs for 3 years. Then we have Bachelor of Primary Education, BAPE. This one is external, which is purely for the teachers. And it also runs for 3 years. Then we have Bachelor of Secondary Education, BED, external, also for teachers. That also runs for 3 years. Then we have diploma in secondary education, which is full-time. And then we have diploma in primary education, which runs also during holidays. So it is an external program. And we also going to introduce, as he has told you, we also have diploma in early childhood education, because you find that we have been
that is for nursery teachers.
That is for nursery teachers. So those are the core courses under Faculty of Education.
And if you realize, Caro, that seems to be the trend. Apart from the government policy that every government-aided school should have a nursery section, we also have people running out to establish their own nursery institutes, primary institutes, or something like that. So it's really a hot cake for now. And we thought that as a university, we cannot just sit here and watch people thinking of Chambogo, wherever. That is the distance. Kumi, we thought, is a walkable distance. So within our catchment, please, that is another area that Kumi University comes to meet the need of the community.
And then maybe to the academic registrar, when is the next semester? I mean, the next intake, not the semester.
The next intake is in March. We are looking forward, waiting for the results of the A-level leavers that are sitting examinations. So come March, we shall have the new intake for the full-time programs. However, we shall also be having January intake, especially for the teachers. We encourage them because the policy is very clear. By 8 years, 2030, they are expected to be having bachelor's degree.
For the teachers.
This is now the time we are beginning to roll out the diploma to bachelor's. And actually, Kumi University is well recognized. Even at the ministry level, they talk about our teachers, and they are doing very well at the field. When you go to most of the districts, there are now leaders, head teachers, head mistresses. So I encourage the teachers who are outside there that Kumi has well-experienced staff that handle education.
Okay, thank you very much. In case you want to be part of the show, you can join us later on 0392-840-884, 0701-884-021. Kutoka nango balati ona nyaku toto mateso, ajaka itaisu, kutoti ngojo, tacha ikate kelu ne pupi, no atoto ne pete no apapanu itachite school fees, benubonye kanu beta AISU maun o university.
Yalama, akoto ngai lipine giroto rakates, maybe ameni ngai nyalaki na musuguni. Konye ibala bonebe ibunti ne ai tamtama krone. Kama na rakidai tolomunio na eshisha kaluleme jasi Kumi University. Ikosi ni kosi angareti karuni ejasulu ikariarei yarei uniki di yarei mostly. So ejalule mi pechara. Do akote ngai si alamiki na uriak kida ngulu etachiti sirigina nwati tinkin. Nara karu December 2019. Doni 2020 obute ni affecting ebore akwapuoko. Kwa poti uriak kidi ashoma kalu otitingoto. So ibala bonibe akaisara no kanyi. Na ekanyet osabiti ngon. Ilosa etolomon ashoma kalu lemeja Kumi University. Abala academic registration rabe ere tunga ashoma kakwata ngon itomonadop ngeselomunete. So ija etolomun ngon lemesho mete Kumi University. Inyara unita uriak kida ngunu lemasho mete kere aja ikintoma. Are pedori. Yalama.
Okay, Koninen, let me get back to you, Mr. Adengu. That what new programs do you intend to introduce in Kumi University?
Thank you, Caro. Just as we have explained that our charter is in the process.
Okay.
Indeed, people have been having an outcry for the postgraduate diplomas. I know we have a number of programs, but specifically what I know, we have made the curriculum ready for these postgraduate diplomas that we intend to begin it in August. We have postgraduate diploma in monitoring and evaluation, project planning and management. We have financial management, public administration, and educational management. So these are the core programs that are already ready And actually, we intend to submit it immediately. But all our programs that we have, just as PRO has explained, all are actually accredited programs.
So probably, Carol, would like to add that as soon as the charter is acquired, we shall roll these programs even up to master's level. We have the capacity in terms of infrastructure, in terms of personnel. We're only waiting for that document to flag us and say, please proceed. I know the alumni have been asking, including the students whom I teach sometimes on weekend. They ask, are you introducing a master so that I come and continue with my masters? So let us keep our fingers crossed. Let us keep Kumi University in our prayers. And once we get the charter, we are sure we shall be able to introduce many more programs than even the few that AR has mentioned.
Okay. Yeah. Now, maybe taking you back. Someone we've been hearing the advert running, and most people have been asking, why is it that Kumi University gives almost all students almost half the number of students in the university are given scholarships? Why is it that most students are given scholarships?
Yeah, thank you, Carol. You know that we are focusing, and this university is based in Teso. And we have seen the difficulties and the challenges that we have. And of course, we have passed through different challenges. Of course, and we had cattle rustling some time back. This affected Teso. Of course, the pandemic that came in, the COVID, people lost morale, no businesses were running properly. And you find that all these are challenges that parents face. So you find that with Kumi, we look at all this wholesome, and that's why we support our students. Actually, as they come in, we provide them 35% of scholarship to all students. And also, in particular now in the Department of Agriculture, they are given 50%. Then, of course, we look at also the orphans. We have the orphan, they are given 100% scholarship. We look at the Karamoja area, also 100%. I think all this because we look at the feasibility and also the life that the parents are undergoing. I think the PRO can add something on that.
Thank you very much. Carol, let me say the brand name of Kumi University is quality at an affordable price.
Okay.
Now, like AR has put it, when you look at our catchment, when you look at the region, you find that we have really faced a number of challenges. And so the university decides to subsidize. Even at affordable cost, we are subsidizing. One of our greatest boosts, and we really want to send our sincere gratitude, comes from the Korean community. The Korean community, the chancellor, the chairman, board of trustees, through Loving Concern International, the vice chancellor through Teacher Evangelical Missions, among others, mobilize money from South Korea, USA, and send this to support the people of Teso. What is important for my people of Teso, for our people of Teso, is that we lost animals. Land is getting fragmented. The only thing that we are left with is education of our children. This is the only way we can compete with the rest of the world and the rest of the country. So we need to take advantage of this opportunity that the Korean community in Kumi University is providing and really bring our children to school.
Okay, now we know that Ebola is on, and with this pressure, with the presence of Ebola virus disease, how prepared are you as a university in ensuring that the students are safe?
Yeah, thank you very much. The Dean of Students' Office would have been the right one to answer that. But if you follow the circular that was released by Minister of Education, one of the conditions is that we are going back to the SOPs that we used to have during the time of the COVID pandemic. So as a university, we have put SOPs in place. Two, for this particular function that we are hosting on the 25th, we are liaising with the district health office in Kumi. I have delivered a letter to the RDC, and that letter has gone to DHO's office to give us guidance on how do we proceed. But rest assuredly, who have been given a green light to hold a graduation ceremony. So we are confident we are graduating. Other conditions will come in, but it's just about fixing a few things, putting SOPs and the rest of it in place. And we have prepared to host more than 1,500 members, visitors on this occasion of the 25th.
I wanted to understand, there are students who cannot, I don't know, maybe up to now, some students have not yet got the money for graduation. What happens if someone pays probably 3/4? Can they be allowed to graduate, or they'll have to wait?
Definitely, we have already published the names of all graduates. And if there are those...
The ones who are not in the list.
The ones who are not in the list. I think we have published all the names of the graduates.
Yeah, the person missing in the list, Carol, it would mean not just money, but it would mean you have not fulfilled the academic requirements.
Which
it means you could be having a retake somewhere, or you have not completed your research, or you have not done school practice or internship. So when it comes to that, there is no negotiation.
So for someone to graduate, they must have what you've listed.
Exactly. That's why the chancellor says, by virtue of authority, I confer. And the dean, while presenting, says, Mr. Chancellor, I present to you the candidates who have fulfilled all the requirements and are now ready for award or conferment.
And in addition, the board begins from the faculty board.
Okay.
The faculty board meets, discuss results. Then it is forwarded to the Senate. Once it reaches the Senate, those who have met all the requirements are approved. And that's how the registry now publishes the approvals.
So, Mr. Iso, kuruting oji jula koto mateso, jauri akachapa ki edumun bamiko ki graduating, atogenu na chelet. Ekoroja itacha hiki na urian lepu pi. Tetere mamni sege unibobobe. Ikako ko esemerongo na university ngone jepo nejar.
Yeah, Karo, yalama. This is a rainar rengunai. Polono inoya nuenga bunara itutamiki ne urian. Irwani po.
Eba.
Mambereti kandoro Kumi University. Konya hanyinongo university che. Ebuniko kuda ay ngala urian. Ibo wa ngeta kenga shoman.
Eba.
Ije kinetiko kisirigina tachi ibo reven wa shoman we graduation. Onyamariko kungun ichia lo setu nando adumune gaun anapa kine goengole na pete kwitola montai ibala sobo ne be auriak lu pupete radio itungana ne jeke kirori o lisla down ay tolomon ngesibon ejai alomon akai sarano kan do anuit weni na alomon ekoto ngeta kitiboro kiare ashoman mamber sima lu isirigin pote ngune kauga kwenye koto tubita kepa pola kiare ekoto down ta some research ke ekoto down ta lo sele maitete monor ngesi nwe polo edda we board kwa balare AR egeuni o faculty etolo me faculty ebe itungalu ngesi litolo msana ekona yi atolo muna parking in obuni do na je senate ngese polo kitakrono ya shoma ni Kero University etolo mude senate ikopar do office kia registrar na ditolo mune kese kirora oita boangon kopani neroni ikajita lists ejasi or notices kere or notice boards kere no university our meeting at abala or website course da o homepage de jasi ara ibo o WhatsApp ipero ra imoro kida oriak so achamuto ngi list nguna ni kere ekota oriak ireriosi ai nyeki niko kaya ngala joba dawe mo o mamengeta kit yalama.
Okay. Yalamanoi rikonga jauna calls. Someone here says, Muhereza Francis catching you live here in Kativani, Kamwenge. He says, thanks for the great show, Kumi University. Thank you for the work. And then Ayarudeni says, thanks for the show. I'm live from Kololo Airstrip. We also have Bridget Obileng. Davis says, thanks for hosting our big muzees from Kabale University. Is it Kabale? It's Kumi University, not Kabale. And he's tuned from Kabale. That is where he is, and following us on Facebook. He's watching us on Facebook. And then we have Wanda Oluma. He has a concern, a big one. Says, Carol, thanks for the program. It's very educative, but the problem with Kumi University is they talk a lot and do not watch to their talks. Okay. It says university should at least advertise in more areas, especially in actually central. They should also advertise probably on television so that other students from those areas join the university. That is that. Akoto kwa nanga ruchokini kedejo, iperejo dai nomune simo, asoto na ruchokina, neijai jo, Voice of Teso, tomapakina, atchepako jangi said naiko jodai ngitunu kwa pa uriana, arabonati kokine somero, iperejo da aruchokini kede Voice of Teso, tomo sawalo. Enoti uni kanyangu ni yare kanyangu ngoni not, ikanyangu ni kanyangu ngon, are not ikanyari not, idiopet. Ikanyau ni kanyangu ngon, enot yare idiopet. Asoto na ruchokina imora umisho, kerejo kwa paurian areja ikoni koku osomero. Hello. Yes, hello.
Yoga noi.
Yoga ikiro ni nomtro jesimo.
Na ijala jo na police pro kumel primary school.
Yes, ijala.
Akoda na ishala mki vereja kaita isunara yung agumana some graduate of Kumi University. Jenga te sapra kwa Kumi University supposed to graduate.
Ebo.
Na kwa na kapa saa uria kaidi boda kale kota abu ni rengi na.
Bidi kota hii auria kaidi epote university.
Kota abu ni rengi na
Okay.
Na kapa rango na kokala na akodonga angu nuti ka timulo komeli sebra drama kugwa ni. Ndio wala utasa buono kine akrongo.
Bache pake koto itungi yare ibo na radio pe.
Yare ibo.
Malimu tingubache paks pote kesa itacha iki ni jo. Mabonga Jesse Balabone be, my friend, you are talking
Hello?
Okay. The Kotongesa Jene current enrollment of the university, and then Gabriel live from Entebbe says thanks for that educative show. Ogwang says keep up the good work, Kumi University. Let me hear from you. Hello.
Yes, can you get some?
Yoga Noi.
Yoga jo veri kapolo con una ai chorosto con la shoma.
Ebo.
Kaito Gabriel, to Entebbe.
Ebo.
Koto nga ra ishala mkini polo con yoga yarambe ke sa chorosto duan la shoma.
Ebo.
So nisbon go koto nga ishala mkina kes.
Okay.
Yala ma problem.
Yala manoi ikoto kwa na popo ni jaijo. Hello. Inomune simu kutopelejo ikunyarito reje jalejo lagu. Hello. Yes. Yoga noi.
Gei boya.
Ejo kuna. Ala lo bale luana ni jai. Hello, Voice of Teso.
Hello.
Yes, Yoga.
Kakiro ngalinya Alex.
Ebo.
Shalamikin Gaso studio.
Ebo.
The Alama and Akini Teso areden na jout keda Kumi University.
Ebo.
Akotengo I lipe tungana ngon ehisibe anugo nyo ina kitere scholarship everywhere.
Okay.
Epokosi Kumi University kedi Korea na ngaraki no ni iteso.
Ebo.
Our testimony ajenge sabata logo ngetak ethics. Kunyama mena beta losi.
Ebo.
A genetic is Steven Destiny. I mean, Ramanoi. So, I bring a lot of lipun, a chancellor, vice chancellor, and I can support
Ebo.
Moine general.
Angidangesi. Okay. Ikoni nena so de baleja kaitedo pe bone be koto tingesa jenu no enrollment le university. Tumabako bringa ina sapaki na bongono kindoko intona lomon. Yes, Mr. Isu.
Yala manoi karo. Really, according to AISU making Simun, many of them are thanking the university, and I think this is a positive image. My brother Alex Ongolinyang was a minister for social services, I think, in Kumi District local government, and like he says, when he approached the university, Anwaing Arakini Destiny, the university was able to help, and Destiny is one of the graduates in this forthcoming graduation on Friday. Araman. Yeah, Araman. Yeah, I think
Stephen Destiny.
Stephen Destiny is one of the graduates on Friday. Kumi University talks a lot, but do not walk the talk. Yeah, honestly, I want to appreciate his concern,
Yes.
and he said a big concern. Kumi University has not taken trouble to advertise in Central Region.
Yes.
Why? I think we have had a mischief. Our mischief was that Central Region seems to be flooded. You know, there is a university in Luero, there are many universities in Kampala, there's one in Mukono. But if the public demands, then we shall get to Central.
Okay.
I really want to promise that we shall be in Central quite soon. So it is not that we are just talking, but we would like to advertise. Only that we have been quite scared that there's already, the waters are already murky in the Central Region, because there are so many other people who are giving the same service. And one thing I want the public to note is that for us as institutions of higher learning, we're not competing. We're not competing. We are giving a service. And our main interest is to eradicate ignorance, give skills, employable skills to the public, so that everybody can have something to do. Yeah, that is really one of our concerns. How many visitors? This is what a car student, former student, Ijala John, is asking. Economist yanga on a team One thing, Carol, one thing, Carol, you note is that really we are also scared of the Ebola.
Yeah.
And you know, where you bring so many people together, the element of interaction is so, it's very proper.
And remember, they're coming from different areas.
Yeah, different areas. So for now, we have said we can only provide space for 2 benefactors of each graduate, 2 parents of each graduate. I have used the word benefactors because some people are paying their own fees, they are parents of their own. So if you have your wife or your husband and your daughter or son, you can come with those 2. But we are not taking more than that. But John should be aware that Kumi University is so big. Ichama kini so jabu na kingange na priority my ramo kingange ni direct graduate otoma. Do de dola sa ngono lo mde bodo sa kopa dira metechute. Yeah, a celebration again Ogieta Law University. We welcome that. I think current enrollment, I would like to invite AR. But also for specific programs, we are going to have a host of heads of departments coming in the subsequent days. So please tune to the same program. We shall have heads of departments speaking specifically about their departments. What is that in IT? What is that in theology? What is that in education? AR was saying in service and regular programs. So all of these
external
will
programs.
be spoken. External program, yeah? We shall have somebody speaking about that program in the subsequent.
You're welcome.
Okay,
Yes.
Thank you. Just as public relation officers explained, however, the current enrollment that we have in Kumi University is actually 1,500 students.
Okay.
So you find that it has grown from the past years. So you find that this is a remarkable number. And as somebody said, we only talk from Central. You know, we had that mischief that, you see, Kumi University is very unique. It is not like other universities which are based in urban areas.
Yes.
For us, we are rural based. So now that I think you have...
let me cut. There's someone online here.
thank you,
Voice of Teselo.
Yes, good evening. I'm called Joel Odom.
Yes, Joel.
I'm an alumni for Kumi University.
Go ahead.
As well, I'm running a Youth Innovation Center.
Okay.
So what I want to say about Kumi University,
Yes.
the university itself is okay, but the administration should look further ways
Yes.
of how they can mobilize students and as well engage with the other experienced both or agencies
Okay.
and also individuals to see that they elevate the standards of the university.
Okay.
The fact is, the universities in central Uganda, the universities all over Uganda, but we stay competitive.
Yes.
What is the competitive advantage for Kumi University? How is Kumi University going to compete with the other universities?
Sure.
I heard, I don't know, Mr. Isu say about we are not competing. No. Kumi University must stay competing with other universities such that they can emerge from Teso region as one of the distinguished institutions.
Okay.
And they should accept the fact that we are staying in the world of competition.
Sure.
So that's why I stay firm. You must compete with other universities so that we can innovate and support to uplift our vulnerable community in Teso.
Okay, thank you
as
very
well as supporting the youth who are now unemployed. To bring in creative, innovative skills so that after finishing from the university, they can be able to get the jobs.
Okay.
I think that's how you should derive your competitive advantage. All right?
Just as we have heard from one of the callers, I think we are doing our best in the mobilization. We have a recruitment officer, and I think we have approached different districts, different areas, and we also have approached in churches, church outreach, schools. Right now, even the recruitment officer has been explaining about Kumi universities in various schools where they had a briefing about the UNEB examinations, especially the advanced. However, the competition that you are talking about, yes, Kumi is one of them. We have wide and varied curriculum. And in our curriculum, we are talking about skilling of Ugandans. And we are looking actually in providing skills. Of course, skills cannot go away without theory, but the products that we are looking at is actually skill-based. And of course, in the various fields of the country. Recently, we had our representatives during the exhibition, which was actually launched by the National Council of Higher Education. And Kumi was one of them that performed very well. Our students and staff actually had a practical demonstration on biogas production. And when they went there, actually it was one of the things that enticed most of the institutions because it looked at Kumi as being unique and was now hands-on, not only theory. We are trying all this, and we are capturing all this in our curriculum.
Okay. Time, I'm saying we are off time. Let me hear from you, Mr. Isu.
Thank you very much, Carol. I want to restate my statement. Higher education institutions do not compete.
Okay.
Yeah, so when this alumnus of ours says, what is our competitive advantage? There are very many things that Kumi University does which are unique. Already we have told you we provide scholarship, literally to everybody. Not very many institutions provide this scholarship. So that is our advantage. Two, we are currently, before we left the university, we have our alumni who have been selected to train in business innovation. Yeah, actually, we call it an incubation center. And these alumni are supposed to go and participate in the Youth Startup Academy in Kampala. Kumi University has been given a slot. Our students, our former students are not going to do any interviews. It's an automatic entry into this. But they need up to 1,000 people, funded by COSME, Korea Small and Medium Enterprises. And this is really a good thing. And I thought we have more than enough that we can speak about our audience. But Carol, probably as we conclude, allow me send my greetings to the Kumi University community, staff and students, especially the Vice Chancellor. And I want to send my regards to my wife, Susan, and my two daughters who are at home as of now.
Okay, thank you very much. Thank you, Mr. Isu. Let me hear from Mr. ADENGU.
Oh, thank you. Let me send my regards to my beloved wife, Elda Mera Tayo, and the children at home, and also give an encouragement to all the graduates.
Okay.
Congratulations, graduates. Please, that is your day. You should come and celebrate.
Okay, thank you very much for coming, and take our greetings back to Kumi University.
Thank you.
Thank you.
The future.
You want beautiful and glowing skin? Geisha Naturals is the solution for you. Geisha Naturals gives you clear, protected, and glowing skin brewed in natural extracts in 2 distinctive variants. A black soap with black charcoal and coconut oil, and green soap with moringa in a stylish packing. Grab yours today from any supermarket or shop near you. Geisha, stay strong, last long.
You can bet and get paid using ABABET with any phone, however small it is. No need for internet. All you have to do is dial *185*60# on Airtel to get the ABABET menu that you can use to register yourself on ABABET. Place bets, deposit into your ABABET account using Airtel Money. Withdraw your winnings to Airtel Money at any time, day or night, or so much more. With the app menu *185*60#, you have access to unlimited games and betting options, all free of charge on your small phone. If you want to use internet, visit www.ababet.ug on your smartphone and enjoy the best betting experience. Always dial *185*60# on Airtel to bet with ABABET, and you will not regret. Any phone works.
Hey, ojobira, iriko yijoto iteni sanalu.
Ari ngajoto bajenjo biani bora masengo. Ari sala kita damano bereneni. Eje polo pichania.
Ali moite ngojo mama imati boro taita. Inyo boro beri mastijo.
Amaso be sinia.
Oja laki bereji boro ngunu taitai. Champion alcoholic kombucha. Nesi matene lo de busa kinti jaiman. Ijai kinete jai pupe jok. Mamji dumne hangover da kode salakine raine beriang. Champion alcoholic kombucha. Nesde jai toma chupa. Na imilita sakwa tauni. Ido isoma tete. Kede muchuga kaina nasi. Edokele noi. Itolomete. Luka champion winers. Luda iduma inijo. Obuga lokolira. Western Division. Itogogontos luka UNBS. Ano Soroti. Iduma kinijo Cody Road. Osodo Duka Ambros. Town Talk Soroti. Alaijo Serere. Oduka Emma. Apple and Charles Ongora. Ochapa. Iduma injo Duka Moses. Simon Okiere. Patel Kedeche Monge Sokumi. Julius Kamod Kede Gadu. Koka Dungulu. Ajono ngesima mitwegelo luikarito monakanya unikwa.
Eyala manoi honorable inera je joko noi
alla karango danoi do yalama enachi anu yasa chama kino ngaje kino kiko kusilo atutubet kwa ngenda ipedo tresi dushu adolo kinengo edisa wakere ajengo
ala karango danoi honorable nara ina bet honorable na jengo ne jataronka didwe uni kere mame shom to satamu na